Yeah, I think we're live. Yeah. All right, cool. Time is 9:50. Well, it's 9:54, but I just started streaming. We have some severe weather that might occur. Hello, Tornado Explorer. How is your day today? I'll be talking about this in the next couple, or I say around like 2 to 3 minutes. Then we're going to talk about the this weather pattern that we're going through right now, or we're about to go through right now. So I'll get started in the next 2 to 3 minutes. And I'd say around 9:58 to 10 o'clock, I'm going to start talking about it. I'm probably going to I'm going to give it some time and get people settled in or something like that if they decide to tune in this late at night. I'm doing great. A lot of stuff happened. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up before I start talking about this. Or we're gonna pull this up. Like, ignore everything. Ignore my recommendation. We're gonna pull this video up. As this video came out. Well, we're gonna talk about that after. We're gonna talk about that after we discuss about the upcoming troughs that are about to occur next week and early November. So, and we'll also be talking about the tropics too, because they're it's not over. The tropics are not done yet. There is an update about it as well. Close this. Stop seeing this ad, please. I don't want to see that. Not interested. Thank you. Oh, I cannot close that. Full screen this. I won't get rid of it. That's fine. Actually, we'll go full screen. Does it look better when it's full screen? Because I think it does look a lot better when it's full screened, in a way. Because you don't see like the tabs open or anything like that. Oh, don't want to do that. Severe weather in my birthday would be cool. Oh yeah. Severe weather on your birthday. I mean, as long as it's not hitting you, then that's fine. If you're now just tuning in, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be talking about the upcoming weather pattern that's about to occur. Definitely something interesting. Did someone come home already? No. I think my parents are still at the party. Okay. I'm surprised my mic's working, even though it's not even on, because I'm charging my GoPro after the previous chase in Kansas. The Kansas chase I did Monday did not verify. Well, the tornado threat didn't verify, but the storm threat did verify. Beautiful structures. I'm going to show you guys that video in just after we discuss about the severe weather potential, or if anyone's in this live stream, that is. All right, here we go. We're gonna discuss this. So We are going to we're going to see what's going to happen next week, like around October 30th or around Halloween, I'd say. We're going to see something very interesting occur during that week, and after that trough goes away, we are going to see yet another trough occur in the south, in the Great Plains again. So the Great Plains are probably going to wake up during the fall in a big way, I think, and we're probably going to experience some sort of severe weather event that might occur in the next few days. I'd say in Halloween, definitely a severe weather threat is expected, and yeah, that's all I know so far. But anyways, so here is our jet stream. Right now, it's starting to get that look a little bit. You can see it's starting to get a little bit of a wave there in the jet stream. So that's probably that's the signs of it being active in a way. So once I animate this a little bit, this is the European model, by the way. This is 12Z. So keep that in mind. This is just one model run. So here we go. We are scrolling through into like Monday, into Tuesday. Here's our trough right here. Right here, you can see it going through like the Southern California, Nevada, Arizona. The problem is with this trough is that it doesn't really look that interesting, in my opinion. You can see it is more positively tilted, which means that the severe weather threat is like really not that high with this one. However, we could experience some rainfall occur in the Great Plains, even into the Midwest. So I think rainfall is going to be a thing for those areas. So yeah, this is at Wednesday. This is where my main interest of severe weather is going to be, or that's what I'm guessing. Wednesday the 30th, around like 6 p.m. Definitely some sort of storms that might form from the low level jet. Then that will go away. And then as we get later into the future, this is a far out. So I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if this is going to be favorable or anything like that. But yeah, the European model is printing out another trough, which it shows it dipping all the way down towards Mexico. And you can see it's got that bowling ballish look to it, but not really at the same time. So definitely something to keep an eye out on. And I don't agree with it being there, because that is just way too far down to the south. Let's look at look at the 00Z European model. Yeah, this is all over the place. So yeah, the European model is so all over the place with this La La Land trough or something like that. So yeah, this is not looking like that's the case at all. The only thing that the European is accurate with is this particular trough right here, which is the positively tilted trough coming in, causing some rainfall, a chance for severe weather as well. So I do expect severe weather to occur with this particular trough. Let's look at our precipitation type rate. So yeah, here's our trough right here. It's 990 millibars, which is actually pretty good. And you can see on Tuesday, you got probably a low end threat of severe weather that goes through Texas, Kansas, Nebraska. And then that will also continue to cause severe weather in like Iowa, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. Definitely getting the action with some heavy rainfall too. So this is going to cause that. Another thing I want to point out is that we're going to see more of these storms occur in the Great Plains and into the Midwest as well. So right now, there is a drought condition that's occurring with this, and or we have a drought that's occurring across the country right now, and we really need that rain. We have in where I live, we have not seen rain in like a few weeks from now. It's crazy. So that's what the European says. I can't look at the soundings, but so yeah, that's what the European says. Here is the GFS. The GFS has been like probably my best friend here. The GFS. So shows the same thing as the European model is showing in a way. Definitely still got a positively tilted trough that's occurring with this. The low level jet does not look as strong anymore and from the previous runs that the GFS has been putting out from this for this trough. Does not look as strong like on Wednesday or something like that. But you'll still see some sort of storms form in the low level jet, but it doesn't look as impressive. And then once we get into like later on, which is once again, this is the La La Land trough here. Man, that's a very interesting sign. Man, that's a very interesting sign of another trough coming in on November 4th on Monday. Places like Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, definitely getting some sort of something. If I'm going to say this right now, it's getting something here, and that will go away. And then a lot of like garbage, now this is all garbage. I don't think this is going to like happen 300 hours out, but yeah. Am I on the right one? I am on the right one. So this is what the 18Z says. What about the 12Z? With this particular trough, keep in mind that this is 200 hours out. This is way like this is 9 to 10 days out. So we don't know if this is going to happen. We don't know if this is going to be favorable. Let's look at the 12Z. Why isn't the 12Z working anymore? Is it because like it won't load that fast or what? I don't know. Let's go back to the 18Z. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. That's kind of weird, but yeah. What happened? Did the website just crash? I'm gonna reload it. It's not usually. Oh, what? I have Wi-Fi. But I don't know what happened. Something happened. Try single image. Okay, something happened. I'll probably cancel this live stream. Wait, oh, it's loading again. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty weird. I don't know what happened to the website. Pivotal Weather might have crashed for like a couple minutes. But yeah. Anyways, continuing on. I was gonna end the stream that early because like if the website crashed, I was gonna be like, okay, we're gonna try again tomorrow. But anyways, so here's the 12Z GFS. As you can see, it still shows the same thing. It's still a positively tilted trough, and here's our La La Land trough occurring with this, and then yeah, a lot of uncertainty remains. Man, like this trough in particular, it's looking pretty. How did I get that one image? I don't know. I sent that one image to my friend Jacob, and I don't know. So yeah, I think I think next week, I think in the November trough is looking pretty good. Like looking at the tilt and everything, it's a little bit positively tilted, but it's still something to watch for. Check out dew points. Usually I want to check the moisture before we get into like some sort of action here. So here's our moisture. So here's our trough for next week's moisture. You got that bulge right there in Oklahoma, which is something that's pretty interesting to look at. Very bad. That's bad sounding. Some capping going on there, but you got that nice curvature in the hodograph and everything. 3 Cape, I mean, it could be a little better, but I mean, it's something. Severe. Yeah, there's the key. Okay, now the cap is broken on this photograph. 3 capes still, I mean, it's not bad. It's just needs to be a little higher. I mean, there's your winds. That's actually not bad. It's still not a classic looking photograph, but something like it does show something. Could see some hail too. This looks like some sort of hail or wind threat. That's not too crazy. Oklahoma might receive some severe weather. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll see what happens. If I do end up chasing this trough instead of the November trough, I'm gonna probably cancel that trough. I don't know what's going to happen right now because that trough that's coming in the beginning of November. It's so far out. I don't know if it's going to happen. So here's our next week's trough. Got an interesting dry line occurring in Kansas and Oklahoma. It still shows the same. It still shows the same signs. Got severe weather over there. Oh, wow. That dry line got sharper. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's just cat. We don't want that. Let's see if it pushes out on Wednesday. Oh, the Wednesday just looks. Trying to find a good sounding. The GFS is really. I mean, this is actually not a bad look. But that's just far out. I don't know. Usually the GFS prints out really bad looking troughs and during the fall, and you don't get really interesting stuff occur. I mean, it's not a bad looking dry line either. That's a very sharp dry line occurring right in the Central Plains. I'm gonna zoom in a little closer. You see that way it's a little better. So here it is. There's our October trough. You see that bulge right there? That for October, that is a very interesting bulge right there, which could have some signs of storms occur in that region. Or if it were to form, it might go haywire. And here's the other trough, which actually does not look as bad. But usually the GFS is just really, really it loves to downtrend on these type of troughs in a way. Which I don't know I don't know. That's not bad sounding. Let's look at our cape. The cape is really bad with the GFS, but we're going to check it anyway. For Wednesday, that doesn't look that bad. That's actually not bad cape. 1,000 joules per kilogram. Red cape's not as good, but it's not bad either. Not in Kansas. Does it look better? Nah, it's pure garbage. What about 1,000? That's the ugliest photograph. That's not good enough. Yeah, there is cape though. Here's the other trough, but the cape is not that high with this one either. Actually, never mind, it is. We got 1,500 kilogram. Okay, I need to check this. What about here where El Dorado took place? Sometimes these fall, like I said, sometimes these fall troughs are just, they don't produce that good of soundings unless you're that close, like 2 days out or something like that. Sometimes long range models suck with these and they look really bad, but in reality, they're impressive. Because fall troughs are hard to forecast. They are really hard. They are that hard. I mean, that's not a bad environment. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this trough, with this positively tilted trough. Wait, there's cape in the middle there? Oh no, that's in the early morning hours. Oh, actually, wow. Texas and Oklahoma. That's actually pretty good. This needs to curve a little more, but that's actually pretty good. 3 Cape's pretty good too. 110 Cape, 3 Cape. I don't like how that's super close together. We could end up seeing some low basers in like that area if that I mean, like I said, I mean, hold up. What I meant to say is that we could end up seeing some low base tours in that area. Well, over here. Oh, wow. That's actually a lot better with the curvature on that. Look at this. Really interesting sounding there. 3K pretty decent. I mean, it's lower, but still pretty good. Our shear is actually good. Temperature and dew point also pretty good. And I mean, oh wow, this is gonna be a northeast mover. This is gonna be a mover. Usually fall troughs are like, they're pretty fast. So yeah, GFS does print out something, but like this is 200 hours out, so I don't know if this is gonna happen. This reminds me of November like 6th of 2022 in a way, but a little bit conditional. But yeah, look at that curvature on that. Supercell composites. Usually supercell composites are also pretty garbage. Let's look at Oklahoma over here. Oh my God, it's terrible. I mean, there's a cap. The cap is so annoying. I'm gonna go over here. Whoa, Kansas, what the heck you doing over there? Once again. I mean, those are not bad. I mean, it's there. If you're not just tuning in, I am talking about the severe weather potential that's going to occur next week and November. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat, and I'll happily answer them in case. I like that. The photograph right there. I kind of like that, but I hate how it's so far out too. It's so inaccurate for the most part. It's so annoying. If Monday can end up doing it, I'll be happy. For funsies, I'm gonna look at Kansas. Okay. That was just for fun. I don't want to like say, oh, that's interesting. But down here, I like down here. Texas though. Texas looks good as well. Oh yeah, Texas is looking pretty good if this trough were to verify, and it will happen. Unfortunately, I cannot go to the NAM model yet. Like, for example, I can't go that far out. I can't like go that close. Oh man, I want to see what it says for Thursday. They love to go haywire. The NAM loves to go haywire on like this particular particular setups. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see the low level jet a little better on the NAM on this trough. Still shows the same thing, but more wider. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Look at our GraphCast GFS. Still shows something. For the GraphCast GFS, does not show much really occurring with this second trough. Which if this downtrends with that trough, we're going to chase the October trough. Because I do have plans to chase the next week's trough if we do get something here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this. Nope, that is not what I wanted. All right, let's look at our this. I think this is it. Yeah. So here's this trough. It doesn't look as intense, and then you got that trough. I mean, oh, here it is. So yeah, don't know if that's really that good looking. And you got this trough here, which I don't know if it's gonna be that good. Man, I guess we'll find out. We'll definitely find out here, like once we get closer. But it's just not the CFS. CFS is super bad. I mean, I check it anyway, but CFS is just not my cup of tea. Wow, even like that far out, it's so ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Dang. If you're now just tuning in, I'm just looking at models right now because we're trying to look at these troughs that are about to occur next week and in November. So I'm not really forecasting at this point. I'm just looking at this to see which trough looks good to storm chase, because I plan on storm chasing like again here soon, but I don't know which trough is the good one. Because I don't want to chase a trough to where I don't see anything happen. It's where, oh, I have to trust my gut here. I'll probably discuss that with my buds, my bros. I like this 6 to 10 day outlook. I like that. Cold in the west, warmer in the east. Definitely some signs of severe weather. Precipitation is going to be a lot higher now, thank God. We needed it. The Storm Prediction Center has said something about adding a 15% chance of severe weather on Wednesday. The severe threat area could be needed if confidence increases. So a 15% chance is possible, but I don't know if it's going to get issued. From Thursday to Saturday, which I think, oh no, that's 31st to 2nd of November. So it cannot tell us yet until we do something. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to talk about the tropics or anything like that. I think I'm more interested in this severe weather. The tropics, just, I'm not going to hurricane chase yet. Oh my God. I like that tilt on that. Looks new. Don't know what happened to OBS. It just disconnected and reconnected, but it didn't do anything. Oh well. Oh, it gets stronger over time. There's our severe weather. Oh wow. That's interesting. But you know, you can't like really print something that far out. Is that a tropical storm? Is that like a tropic like type storm occurring? Sorry if I'm silent. I'm just like talking about this threat right now. It goes all the way until November 11th. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm getting pretty tired. I'll definitely come back to this soon if we do get updates on this particular like setup here. Yep, I'll be back on either the 28th or the 29th, depending on what happens. So I'll be back.